Good morning everyone. This is class 12th, subject chemistry, chapter 11, alcohols, phenols and ethers. In this lecture, I will be discussing homework solution of lecture number 6, and after that one assignment is given. You have to solve the questions which are given in the assignment. Question number 10. Write the reactions of Williamson synthesis of 2-ethoxy-3-methyl-pentane starting from ethanol and 3-methyl-pentane-2-ol. So here is the structure of 2-ethoxy-3-methyl-pentane. Williamson synthesis is a SN2 reaction, therefore the alkyl halide should be primary or least hindered, and therefore the alkyl halide should be derived from the ethanol and the corresponding, that is the alkoxide ion, is derived from 3-methyl-pentane-2-ol. So here is the reaction conversion of ethanol to ethyl bromide or ethyl halide. So here is the reaction of ethanol with HBr results in the formation of ethyl bromide, and reaction of this 3-methyl-pentane-2-ol with Na results in the formation of corresponding alkoxide ion of this alcohol. So after these conversions, reaction of Rx plus R-ONA, that is Williamson synthesis, and this result in the formation of this ether, that is 2-ethoxy-3-methyl-pentane. Question number 11th is, which of the following is an appropriate set of reactants for the preparation of 1-methoxy-4-nitrobenzene and why? So here two set of reactants are given, and this set is the appropriate set because here this phenoxide ion will attack on this carbon, and from here this Br negative will leave. In first set, this bond is difficult to break because this bond has some partial double bond character and it is difficult to break. Therefore, this set is the appropriate set for the preparation of 1-methoxy-4-nitrobenzene. This negative will attack on this carbon atom, and from here sodium bromide is released and we will get 1-methoxy-4-nitrobenzene. So here is the structure of 1-methoxy-4-nitrobenzene. This is the structure, and this will form, this negative will attack on this carbon atom, and from here this Br will leave and we will get 1-methoxy-4-nitrobenzene. Question number 12. Predict the products of the following reaction. First is CH3CH2 CH2O CH3 plus HBr. So it is reaction of ether with halogen acid. So here in this case, the CH3 is the smaller alkyl group, therefore the Br negative will attack on this carbon atom, and here we are getting methyl bromide and propanol. So these are the two products of this reaction. Second is again reaction of alkyl aryl ether with halogen acid. So in this case phenol and ethyl bromide is formed. The bond will break from this side because this bond is stronger as compared to this due to some partial double bond character in this carbon oxygen bond. Third is again reaction of alkyl aryl ether with concentrated H2SO4 and concentrated HNO3. Now this OC2H5 group is an activating group. It will activate the benzene ring towards electrophilic substitution reaction. So this group will direct the electrophile at ortho and para position, and in presence of concentrated H2SO4 and concentrated HNO3, the electrophile is NO2 positive. So this group OC2H5 directs the electrophile at ortho and para position. So here we will get 1-ethoxy-2-nitrobenzene, and similarly it is 1-ethoxy-4-nitrobenzene. Next reaction is, so here this is again reaction of ether with halogen acid. Now here one R group is tertiary R group. So in this case the product is different, that is the I negative nucleophile attack on this carbon atom, and here we are getting tertiary butyl iodide and ethanol. NCERT exercise question number 28. Write the equations of the reaction of hydrogen iodide with ether. So here first is 1-propoxypropane with HI. So this is symmetrical ether. So here we will get propyl iodide and propanol. Next is reaction of alkyl aryl ether with HI. So this bond will be cleaved from this side because this bond is weaker as compared to this bond. So here phenol and methyl iodide is formed. Third is ethoxybenzene with HI. So again this bond will be cleaved from this side, and here phenol and ethyl iodide is formed. Question number 29 is, explain the fact that in aryl alkyl ethers the alkoxy group activates the benzene ring towards electrophilic substitution, and it directs the incoming substituent to ortho and para position in the benzene ring. So here are the resonating structure of aryl alkyl ether. OR group is attached to benzene ring. Now this oxygen contains lone pair of electron, and these lone pair of electron are involved in the conjugation with this benzene ring, and therefore electron density on benzene ring increases. Now as you see in this resonating structure, the negative charge is at ortho position, and in this it is at para position. So this OR group increases the electron density at ortho and para position. Therefore this group directs the electrophile at ortho and para position. So again I am repeating, due to presence of lone pair of electron on oxygen, these lone pair of electron are involved in the conjugation with this benzene ring, and therefore electron density on benzene ring increases, and that is why this alkoxy group, that is OR group, activates the benzene ring towards electrophilic substitution reaction. And when we draw the resonating structures, the negative charge comes at ortho and para position. That is why this OR group directs the electrophile at ortho and para position. Next is question number 30. Write the mechanism of reaction of HI with methoxymethane. So first step is protonation of ether. So here protonation of ether takes place and oxonium ion forms. After that this I negative, that is nucleophile attack on the carbon atom from backside, as this is SN2 reaction. So here we are getting methyl iodide and methanol. Further this HI react with this methanol, and again this converts to methyl iodide. Question number 31. Write equations of the following reactions. First is Friedel-Crafts reaction, alkylation of anisole. So this is the structure of anisole. Benzene ring is attached with OCH3. Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction is reaction of alkylation of anisole takes place in the presence of alkyl halide anhydrous AlCl3, which will act as a Lewis acid, and in carbon disulfide, this is solvent. So anisole on reaction with CH3Cl in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 and in CS2, that is carbon disulfide, as a solvent. So here this group is ortho and para directing. So it will direct the electrophile at ortho and para position, and here electrophile is CH3 positive. So this electrophile attached to ortho and para position. So this is Friedel-Crafts reaction, that is alkylation of anisole. Next is nitration of anisole. So in case of nitration, the nitrating agent is concentrated HNO3 and concentrated H2SO4. So here the electrophile is NO2 positive, and this group will direct the electrophile at ortho and para position. Next is bromination of anisole in ethanoic acid medium. So here again ortho and para product is formed. This is the reaction. that is bromination of anisole in ethanoic acid medium. Fourth is Friedel-Crafts acetylation of anisole. So here anisole is treated with acyl chloride in presence of anhydrous AlCl3, COCH3 group attached at ortho and para position. So this is the para product, and in the same way we can draw OCH3, and here COCH3 group is attached at ortho position. Question number 32 is, show how would you synthesize the following alcohols from appropriate alkene. So this alcohol is given, how you will prepare this alcohol from the appropriate alkene. So when we treat this alkene with H2O in presence of H plus acidic medium, this is acid catalyzed hydration of alkenes. So here water will add according to Markovnikov's rule, and we will get this alcohol. H will add here and the OH part will add here. So here this alcohol is formed by this alkene. Next is, this is the structure of alcohol. Now this is the bond line formula. So here is the representation of this alcohol in carbon and hydrogen form. Now this alcohol can be prepared from this alkene. So across this double bond, water will add according to Markovnikov's addition. Now here hydrogen part will add, and at this OH negative part will add, and we will get this alcohol. Similarly, this alcohol can be prepared from this alkene. Water will add on this double bond, across this double bond, hydrogen will add here, and the OH hydroxyl group will add here, H positive and OH negative. So we will get this alcohol, that is pentane 2-ol. Next, fourth part is, by these two alkenes we will get this alcohols. Now in this question, how will you find out that which alkene will give these alcohols? Since addition and elimination are reverse of each other, therefore the general strategy is to first dehydrate a suitable alcohol to give either a single alkene or a mixture of alkene. So for example, this alcohol is given, so first dehydrate this alcohol. And therefore these two alkenes are formed. Now again add water, that is acid catalyzed hydration of alkenes results in the formation of alcohols. So here in this case these two alkenes are formed, that is these two alkenes are possible for the formation of this alcohol. So first step is dehydrate the alcohol and form all possible alkenes. After that, find out which of the alkene will give the desired alcohol. So here in this case 3 alkenes are possible, but these two alkenes will give this desired alcohol. Therefore these two alkenes are possible by which we can synthesize this alcohol. Question number 33 is, when 3-methyl butane 2-ol is treated with HBr, the following reaction takes place. Give the mechanism of this reaction. So first step is protonation of alcohol, and here protonated alcohol is formed. Now second step is formation of carbocation. So from here the water molecule is lost, and here secondary carbocation is formed. Now in this case hydride shift takes place, that is the hydrogen of this carbon atom shifts to this carbon atom, and here secondary carbocation converts to tertiary carbocation. Whenever whenever there is a possibility of formation of more stable carbocation, so hydride shift or methyl shift takes place. So in this case hydride shift takes place, and here secondary carbocation converts to tertiary carbocation. As tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary carbocation, therefore in this case hydride shift takes place and tertiary carbocation is formed. Now the last step is attack of Br negative on this carbocation, and this alkyl bromide is formed. So this is all about the homework solution of lecture number 6. Now you have to solve the assignment which is given in this lecture and submit it tomorrow by 9 AM positively.